So, we've been wanting to show you this haunted house for a while. It's a true haunted house, and people were murdered in here. If you come in closer, you'll see there was a quaint little house. Mom, Pa, bedroom, and then the twin baby girls, who we don't want to say what happened to them, but they say that the kids stayed. They are looking around the yard for their dolly. They lost a dolly here, yes. And you'll see them at night and hear them calling for Polly. That was their little baby doll. Take a look at this haunted house and tell me what you think. Do you feel any vibes or anything weird? I always did the first time I went up there. I could sense the hair on the back of my neck standing up. I sensed an entity that passed through me. It was awful. I know what happened here, and I sensed it all the minute I walked in. I sensed it, and this is as far as I'm going to get to it today, folks, because last time, well, I don't like to talk about it, so we're going to stay. This is as close as we're going to get. I'm sorry. I'll just take a moment and let you listen and feel it. It's pretty simple. There was a slaughterhouse off to the back there. As you can see, that little ramshackle, that was the slaughterhouse. They'd slaughter their own animals. Behind you, you can't see, but there's a little place where they kept the animals, and they would just fatten them up, get them strong, and then take them over here and slaughter them. And then Betsy, the mom, she would do all the work. From slaughtering to everything, to cooking it. And they'd have a big party out here with banjos and everything. And then one night, some people brought in some whiskey that was a little bit too much for them, and things got out of control. One thing led to another. There were some fights that broke out, and we'll just leave it at that. Not many people got out alive, I'll just say that. A lot of them ran down this road screaming for help. There were bloody footprints all over the grass. There's a lot of blood. And now this house is haunted. And they don't want to leave, and if you go up close, you'll actually get pulled towards the door of the house, onto the porch. It's happened to me. It's happened to many people. Something very tragic did happen here. Remember that. And it's something that I'll, for one, never forget. And the people of this county will never forget. On this country road will never forget. Pretty scary, folks. Pretty scary. There's crows here too. If you can hear the crows, they love to live in these trees, and in the back you'll see kids running at night. They don't live here, folks. They're dead. They're the children that used to live in this house. And notice the flowers still grow here. It's almost like people are still living in this house. Kind of spooky, huh? Kind of spooky. Yes. Can you see the children up in the attic? Every once in a while you can see a little shadow. Look really closely. Check it. Oh, we might even be able to get some aura off of here. Not quite dark enough though, folks. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't happen to mention the beautiful barn. They actually kept that very nice for their parties that they would have in the summer. People would bring some really good gin and whiskey, and they'd have a big old hoedown. It was pretty good, pretty fun back then. They'd have banjos and fiddles, and Mom and Pa would have the big old, what do you call them, the big old pots where they blow in. Oh, that was good times. Good times. And they, of course, would have their nice roast cow, or usually a cow, mostly. They love their cows. And that used to be a swing set. The kids would play right over their little garden that the mom will have. So yeah, the children are playful. They won't ever harm anyone, I wouldn't think. But they say at night you will hear laughter and singing, from the banjo playing to the fiddle to everything. It's a good time. So if any of you get a chance, you should come on down and check out this beautiful landmark. I hope you come and enjoy it too. Hello. This is the barn I was telling you guys about, that they would fatten up the animals in there. And it's pretty ramshackled now, as you can see, not taken care of. Everyone kind of left after this happened and no one ever moved back in from the stories. At night you can see red glowing beady eyes outside these windows. And neighbors say they hear mooing that's very loud and very ferocious, and it's very scary. I know it gives me goosebumps when I come out here. And they love to come to the barn and they would feed the animals because they knew they were going to eat those animals later. And they knew if they didn't feed them, they wouldn't have dinner. Because Mom and Pa, they made them feed them, fatten them up so that they could come and have something to eat. Where they kept the animals and they would fatten them up before they slaughtered them, Ma would. At night you can see little red beady eyes glowing outside these windows and you'll hear them mooing. Oh, such a fright, such a fright. Isn't it beautiful? It's haunted and it's scary. And I just can't take a look. I see someone in there right now. I'm scared. I'm gonna go for now, folks.
What do you see?
A person. Someone standing in the shadows. It looks like he's holding that saw. A scary saw.
Get out of there.
I gotta go. I hope you come and enjoy it too.